Forest and Wildlife of India. In this lesson, we would learn about the Indian forest and needs for conservation of wild species. Forest. The large area covered by natural vegetation, trees and other plants is called forest. At present, 1/5 of our land is under forest. Forest ecosystem. Study of living being, that is plant and animal, their interaction with each other and with the non-living thing, that is surrounding, is called an ecosystem. How forest is useful to us? The important role of forest is to keep the balance between carbon dioxide and oxygen gases of the atmosphere. Forest is a habitat of living organism. The roots of trees hold the soil particles and hence help to prevent from soil erosion. Forests provide us food, firewood as well as other important raw materials which are useful for making furniture, basket and paper, etc. Number of medicines, mostly Ayurvedic, get prepared from the leaves, roots and stems of the forest trees. Rubber, gum, cork and resins are also derived from the forest. Last but not the least, forest increases the rainfall and it helps to cool the climate. Forest in India. Evergreen forest, deciduous forest, thorn and scrub forest, coniferous forest and mangrove forest are the 5 main types of forest in India. In the following table, we are taking information about the types of forest, the kind of vegetation, and finally, the important states where we can find such type of forest. Types of forest. 1. Evergreen forest. In these forests, trees remain green throughout the year. Kind of vegetation found in evergreen forest are rosewood, ebony, mahogany. And the states of evergreen forest are Western Ghats, Orissa, northeastern region. Now we'll move to second type of forest, that is deciduous forest, also called monsoon forest. The kind of vegetation found in deciduous forest are teak, sal, shisham, and the states are Andhra Pradesh, Bihar and Orissa. We'll move to third type. Thorn and scrub forest trees have long roots, thick barks, sharp thorns and small leaves to survive without water for many months. The kind of vegetation found is kikar, babul, date palms, and the states are Rajasthan, parts of Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Now we'll move to fourth type of forest, that is coniferous forest. Trees in this forest are tall and cone-shaped with needle-like leaves. The kind of vegetation found in this forest are pine, cedar, silver fir and devdar. The states are Himalayan region. Deforestation. Illegal cutting of forest tree is called deforestation. Government of India has launched a number of programs for forest conservation. Vana Mahotsavs and social forest movements are the activities of the government through which rural people encouraged for plantation as well as for protection of trees. One of the famous movements was take place by Sundarlal Bahuguna and the villagers of Mandal villages in Uttarakhand. The people of the villages refused trees to be cut down by hugging them. Wildlife. Wildlife is one of the important resources of forest. Most of the animals hunted for their skin, fur, horn and for teeth. Mostly tigers are hunted for their skin and musk deer for perfume. Some animal species are endangered and some of them are extinct. For the protection of wild species, government has set up wildlife sanctuaries and forest reserves. There are 441 wildlife sanctuaries and 80 national parks in India. This provides the natural habitat to the wildlife. No one is allowed to disturb, hunt, or kill them here. The Corbett. The Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand, Kaziranga and Manas in Assam, Bandipur in Karnataka, Kanha in Madhya Pradesh, Periyar in Kerala, Gir in Gujarat, and Sariska in Ranthambore and Bharatpur in Rajasthan are some of the famous wildlife sanctuaries. Summary 1. Forests are large areas of land covered by trees where we can study the interaction of living thing with non-living thing. 2. Forests are useful to us in many ways and must be conserved. 3. Endangered animals like rhinoceros, elephants, tigers and lions are the endangered species. Afforestation brings the cheers. Deforestation brings the tears. What do you want? Tears or cheers? Well, choice is yours. Keep learning.